Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and cherished guests. I am Toastmaster Saija Shaibin, your Sergeant at Arms for today. And it's my absolute pleasure to officially welcome you to the Bhavan's 326th club meeting. Before we dive into what promises to be an inspiring session, let's quickly go over a few guidelines that help keep our meeting running smoothly and ameliorate our collective experience. In Toastmasters, we don't talk about sex, religion, and politics. Also, a quick favor request to keep your cameras on and microphones muted. This helps us stay present and engaged, allowing us to focus entirely on improving our skills. Also, please note our meetings are always live streaming on our YouTube channel. Just as each of us strive to achieve our personal mission, our club also has a guiding purpose. Let's declare it together, if you would please, by repeating it after me. To provide a supportive and positive learning experience
Provide a supportive and
supportive
supportive experience
in which members are empowered
in which members are empowered
to develop communication and leadership skills,
to develop communication and leadership skills,
resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth.
resulting in
self-confidence
and personal growth.
With that powerful mission in mind, I now declare this meeting officially open. With warm round of applause, let's welcome President Toastmaster Abdullah H. Muhammad.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Saija. The champions aren't made on stage. They are made in hours of practice before they ever step into spotlight. This is why we are here today. We are entering to the contest session, and goal is training in simple. To turn our nervousness into excitement and your ideas into winning speeches. Toastmaster, for the new members, Toastmaster International is a non-profitable education organization that builds confidence and teaches public speaking skills through a worldwide network of clubs that meet online and in person. In a supportive community or a corporate environment, the members are prepared and deliver speeches, respond to impromptu questions, and give and receive constructive feedback. It is through this regular practice that members are empowered to meet personal and professional communication goals. Founded in 1924, the organization headquartered in Englewood, Colorado, with approximately 270,000 members in more than 14,000 clubs and over 150 countries. So let's start. I will invite our Toastmaster Latif, our VPE, for our new member induction for Toastmaster Arena. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I will invite Toastmaster Abu Bakr just to say a few words. Please.
Hi, good evening. I am Toastmaster Abu Bakr. I am a member of Kuwait Challenges in English and Life Principle in Arabic. I think this is the third time I am visiting Bhavan's club, and today I heard that there is a sessions from DTM, Vishal, and also the other things are going on, so I want to learn in this Toastmaster journey. Thanks for the invitation and thanks for the support.
So, DTM, Dinesh Kumar Pa.
Good evening to everyone, and thank you for your invitation. Name already you can see display on my window, Dinesh Kumar Pal, and I'm also member of the Kuwait Challengers Club and currently serving in the district as an administration manager. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh. And I will invite our guest, our trainer, DTM Vishal Edward Khan. He has been Toastmaster since 2017. He had served as Division E Director, DTAC Chair, and past PRM. He is the member of Dreamweaver Toastmaster Club and DTM Vishal, working with DSV Global Kuwait, and he enjoys the photography and travel. And I will invite. And this is the first time. Yeah, I think I came to know that this is the first meeting after DTM. Is it? So I'm really excited and happy to invite you for the first meeting after you are being the DTM. Thank you very much. Please.
Thank you very much, President Abdullah, for your kind words. And I would like to really appreciate and thank Toastmaster Latif for inviting me over here. And as you have rightly said, this is the first club meeting after I've been officially given the DTM title. It is truly an honor and a beautiful journey. Now, this journey just did not start by myself. It is all the people that you have seen on the screen over here, DTM Anil Kumar ji, Dinesh ji, Premok, Shiba, all have been instrumental in making this journey a very memorable and a pleasant one. So I owe it to all of them. So thank you very much, leaders and members of the Toastmasters.
For your kind words. Great. Okay. Now we can start the. Yes, ma'am. Please. Thank you. Toastmaster Uma, I will just invite you. This is the guest introduction. So yesterday we just met. She won several competitions. Yes, yes. Thank you. Okay, I think she won in all three. So. And congratulations. Please, Uma, for your kind words. Wishing us. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Please.
A very good afternoon. Good evening. And it's my pleasure. I'm so honored to be. Because I'm just new. It's been 2 months. If you ask me, I don't know what's happening around me, but something I'm just, it's a horse. You just go, run. Don't look anything. On the way, you learn everything. That's what is happening for me. The role, responsibility, no, I don't know anything. If you give me something, before that, I need to do my homework, then I'm ready. Yes. So thank you so much for the opportunity. Anything else I need to say? Myself, Uma. Yeah. Myself, Uma Anand. Past 15 years, I'm in Kuwait. I'm proper Bangalore. Bangalorean. Karnataka, normally, they speak many languages, like 5 to 6. I'm one among them. I can speak 7 languages. Yeah, that's including Arabic, not very fluent. I'm in sales, my bread and butter. So I have to sell, okay? For that, I can do it. For selling part, I can convince my customer, I can sell it. So that's it. It's very nice. Then India, I like Kuwait because I packed up 18 with overconfident that I want to do something. Because sales, mind always, when I'm working for someone else, why not I can do my own business? So I went back, but nothing worked out because Kuwait is best. So I'm back again. So I'm here. Anyway, this is my journey with the Toastmaster. I want to make more connections, more communications. I need to, stand up more and more. Thank you. I'm here. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. So, okay. Now we can have a session for new member induction. So that I will invite our VP Education, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, it is customary whenever a new member joins
a club, it is our duty to have a induction. And that induction is, I believe, the first time when a guest starts coming in our meeting regularly and we share our promises. So why I am saying this all, because now I can see there are few people who are new to Toastmasters, and we have Mohammed Renaf, who has started his journey from 1st of January, and may this 2026 be the year of his growth and progress. So fellow Toastmasters, it is now our duty and privilege to induct Toastmaster Mohammed Renaf. He is a new member into the Bhavan's Toastmasters Club. This is an important occasion both for these new members and for our club. These individuals have come to Toastmasters seeking to improve their communication and leadership skills. And we now have an opportunity to help them learn, grow, and achieve their goals. I will now call on our new member, Toastmaster Mohammed Renaf. Please withhold your applause until the ceremony is completed. Toastmaster Mohammed Renaf, if you
Yes,
can
yeah.
unmute yourself. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
There will be few things which I will ask you to repeat after me. Mohammed Renaf, you
Yes,
are
yes.
joining. Yes. Now I'll say, and then when I will say, please repeat after me, then you can continue.
Okay.
Mohammed Renaf, you are joining a worldwide organization that has helped millions of people learn to communicate more effectively. As members of the Bhavan's Toastmasters Club, you will benefit from a proven program of self-development. You will become part of an outstanding group of people who are dedicated to helping one another in a spirit of sharing and enjoyment. So I am the Vice President Education. So I myself, Latif, the Vice President Education, I have not done his induction as of now. Actually, it's not called induction, the orientation about it, because we were just busy with the holidays and everything. But first week after the contest, after the 16th of January, we will have his one-on-one meeting where I will make him understand about the Toastmasters program. And that will be my opportunity to discuss his needs and goals with the club. With Toastmasters program, work informed. Okay, so Toastmaster Renaf, I just want to confirm or inform you that our president, Toastmaster Abdullah, will be your mentor. And this mentorship is one of the opportunity where you can start learning your progress with pathways and everything. So,
Sure,
as
sure.
an induction of, as an experienced Toastmaster, to Abdullah, I'm saying, huh? Yeah, Toastmaster Abdullah, as an experienced Toastmaster, you have been asked to help these new members get off to a good start. Do you accept his responsibility and privilege to share your knowledge and experience with our new member so that they can immediately begin to benefit from their Toastmasters journey? I accept. Thank you. Okay, now I request Toastmaster Mohammed Renaf, please, if you can repeat after me. I, your name.
Yes,
Yeah.
I, Muhammad Renaf,
In the presence of the fellow members of the Bhavan's Toastmasters,
Give the short but not very lengthy. Repeat again, please. He could not get you.
okay. Okay.
I
So
think
I,
right
Mohammed
issue here,
Renaf,
right? Thank you. I, Mohammed Renaf,
in the presence of fellow members
in the presence of my fellow members
of the Bhavan's Toastmasters Club,
of the Bhavan's Toastmasters Club,
make this firm obligation
make this firm obligation
to attend meetings regularly
to attend meetings regularly
and prepare fully for each assignment,
and prepare fully for each assignment,
to apply myself to the projects outlined
to apply myself to the project outlined
in the Toastmasters education program,
in the Toastmasters education program,
to participate actively club meetings,
to participate actively in club meetings,
to evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner,
to evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner,
to build open, friendly relationships
to build open, friendly relationships
with my fellow members,
with my fellow members,
and to bring other new members to the club,
and to bring other new members into the club
so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters.
so they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Now I would request all the club members, to please pledge for the new members. Would all club members please repeat our club pledge to our new members? We, the members of the Bhavan's Toastmasters Club,
We, the members of
We, the
Bhavan's
members of
Toastmasters
the
Club,
Bhavan's Toastmasters Club,
pledge to support you in your quest
pledge to
pledge to
support you in your quest
in your quest
In your
for self-development,
for self-development,
to provide you with positive,
to
provide you with the positive,
helpful evaluations,
helpful evaluations,
to maintain a friendly,
to
to
maintain a
maintain a
friendly,
friendly,
supportive atmosphere,
supportive,
supportive atmosphere,
to give you opportunities to help others,
to give you opportunities to help others,
others,
and to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding,
and to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding
and fulfilling experience.
and fulfilling experience.
Thank you very much. And back to, I formally welcome Toastmaster Mohammed Renaf as a member, and hopefully to see you on the 16th of January. There will be many weekly meetings which I will share on the Zoom. During the week there will be many meetings which I will share in the Zoom. Hopefully you will learn and make yourself available for 16th of January afternoon. Be present at this hall so that we can have a good contest. I now request our president to please come back and start the flow of meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Latif. We got a new member also. So we can start our training session. For that, I will invite distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumarji Remekar. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Club President Mohammed. A warm good evening to one and all present for this very special workshop. What is so special about today? The first thing is, this is our first meeting of 2026. So let's tap our back and wish each and everyone who is present on the auditorium today. So first meeting, so we definitely want to have something new. And what can be the best to start our year with? Yes, a very enthusiastic journey which everyone hopes to participate. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me go straight away to our context today. Today we are going to spotlight or enlighten ourselves on the contest, as it is a contest season, And our club contest is scheduled for 16th of January, which is coming Friday. To tell you a brief about the contest, we are going to have all the 4 categories of the speech: international speech category, humorous speech contest, evaluation contest, and table topic contest, all 4 categories. Now today we are going to learn more about this contest, and I can say this is not only a workshop, it is like a briefing for all the contestants who are going to participate. So we are going to learn more about the contest. And once we have this workshop completed, we'll also have an opportunity for all of you to ask your doubts if you have any. All right. So without taking the second part, we are going to have one thing is a workshop, and second part, we are also going to have a demonstration how the contest will be conducted. For that, we will be have a mock dry run, which will be conducted by Toastmaster Uma Anand and supported by Toastmaster Latif as a timer. So the education session will be conducted by a Toastmaster who is an active member since 2017. He has held several senior leadership roles within the organization, including Division E Director, District Toastmaster Annual Conference, that's the DTEC Chair, and District Public Relation Manager. Professionally, he is associated with Expeditors. And beyond his professional and Toastmasters commitment, he has seen keen interest in traveling and photography. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome on the stage the most charismatic and enthusiastic leader, DTM Vishal Edward Khan. DTM Vishal, we would like to have you on the stage to conduct this workshop, which will enlighten us on the 4 contest categories. Over to you. Moderator, please confirm that the audio is clear. We are not able to hear.
Yeah, okay. Okay, no worries. So, DTM Anil Kumarji, thank you very much for your warm welcome. I am so much indebted to you for all the guidance, the support, and I might also make it known to everyone here that DTM Anil Kumarji is one person who's been instrumental in giving me that opportunity to have the thirst for the knowledge, and especially on the details when it comes to Toastmasters. Did you know that there is nothing called ballot counting? So there were like certain details which he actually brought in. Why it is called, it is not called evaluation speech contest or a table topic speech contest. It's called table topics contest. But that's what we hear from that's what you get when you start working with very stalwart and leaders like DTM Anil Kumarji. So thank you so very much, sir. Really, really appreciate, and thanks for your support. Okay, now we will move on to the session where I've been advised or requested by Toastmaster Latif ji to give us a walkthrough on how that event or what that event would be like for a person who is attending this contest for the very first time. So before I start, can I see a show of hands on the online or over here for whom this contest is the very first opportunity? Yourself over there, and on the...
We have Divisha and Mohammed Rana. Yes.
Okay.
So we have
4 new, okay, 4 members who will be experienced. Excellent. Pavitra, Divisha, okay. So we have 4 members who will be experiencing this contest the very first time. What I want you to know that the contest is not something to be scared of. I'm sure as we have been brought up in our younger days, we were scared of this examination. I was terribly scared. I used to never like it. But Toastmasters is not, the Toastmasters contest is not something to be scared of. It is a platform. It is a opportunity, a friendly contest to test your ability, right? So this is why the very first thing that I would like to say is that do not be scared of this thing. It is not it's not something to be worried about or think, but you will find this as an opportunity where people will appreciate you. And even if you do not do well, your mentors, your club will still support you for doing your best the very next time. So now I will not be going on to how to prepare your speech, but what I will do is give you a walkthrough on what exactly happens on that particular day. As GTM Anil Kumar said, there are four types of contests: international speech contest, the humor speech contest, evaluation contest, and the table topics contest. First, we will look into the general rules for each of these contests, the general eligibility of each of these contests. Then we will move on to what happens before the contest, what happens during the contest, and what happens after the contest. And I will also take you through the environment, how you have been judged. I mean, what exactly is happening, the kind of environment that is, what the environment will look like, where would be the timer, where would be the judges or the chief judge, and things like that. So it's very simple. So not trying to make it very complicated, but it's a simple walk in the park. And I want all of us to enjoy the journey. So starting with the eligibility. For any contestant to be eligible in a contest, there are a few requirements. One is the member has to be in good standing. Not only the contestant, but even the club. So it is also the responsibility of the club to ensure their fees are being paid so that you can take part in the contest. And the contest will happen, I mean, as you graduate, as you win, you will be graduating from a club level contest to an area, division, district, and so forth. It's only the international speech contest which goes beyond the district, but all the other three categories, which are humorous, evaluation, and table topics, which ends at the district level. This year, the district annual Toastmaster conference is being held in Kuwait. So this is again an opportunity for you and all of us, especially the new members, to witness what it feels like to be in that spirit of contest. And it is not just contest, it is even a conference. You will have speakers from different areas talking about it. Okay, so that's the eligibility form. The common eligibility for all the contests, all the contests. Now we will look at what happens before the contest, and then we will slightly deviate to give you, because I don't want to be more repetitive on each of the contests. So I'm going to give you what is absolutely common with all the contests, and then wherever there's a difference, we'll go back into it. So going back into that eligibility, we have done that. Now before the contest, what happened? There is something called an eligibility form, which each of the contestants have to fill in. What does that form say? It says that I, so and so, give all my property to Toastmasters. No, it's not that. It's just a form which says that I mean, when you look at it, it says that these are your title, the membership number, the membership number, the year, the club in which you are, and things like that. Pretty much simple form. Then before the contest, there is a briefing session. So it's all right if you forget what I have told right now, but you will still be having a briefing session. The briefing session is conducted by the contest chair, right? So each of the contests, for every contest, there is a briefing. Now the briefing could happen either online or physically, but if it is a club contest, I think it can happen online. Yeah, it's a hybrid, so it can go online, but any contest after the club will only be physical. So all your briefings will be physical, right? So what happens in a physical, in the briefing? In the briefing, they take care of the speaking order. They explain the rules, which I am also going to give you now. They explain about the timing. These are things. And then they give us a reminder that please fill in your eligibility form to do that. Okay. Now let us look at what happens during the contest. These are the common things I'm talking about. During the contest, you are given your platform to present your speech, okay, for the timing, for the time which has been given. Now, in the contest environment, you will have a timer. And the timer, do not be afraid where the timer is. Don't be, the functionaries, the contest functionaries are so much well equipped and have the knowledge that to make that speech at ease. So at that point of time, only thing that you need to worry about is how am I going to use my 7 minutes or that 1 to 2 minutes to say my story. Forget about where, who, what will it be. At this point of time, just relax and concentrate on your speech. And to do that exactly, we have the contest or the role players. The most important role player for you is the timer. And most of the time, the timer will be right in front of you. So as you walk in to your speaking area, you don't have to look far or anywhere. He'll be right in front of you. Pay close attention to the timer who is doing that. Then the other person you have is your contest chair. So the moment you walk in, relax. The contest chair is going to lead you into your contest. The common rule on how you start is that they say your name first, your title, and then the name. So let's say if it is me, Toastmaster Vishal, contestant number 1, Toastmaster Vishal. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy, Toastmaster Vishal. After that, in all of your contests, you have some bit of a breathing time to relax, position yourself, and start your contest. The other common rule is the use of prop. Now, one might want to enhance their speech, or if they feel that you would want to use a prop or a frame or something like that to bring in that dynamic into it, you can do that, of course. But it is important, or let's say it is mandatory for the contestant to inform the contest chair that I will be using a prop. This is usually expressed or shared during the briefing session. So that's how we do that. So once your speech is done, stay relaxed, and then you have given your indication, thank you contest chair, that is where your timing stops. Now during the speech, how do you know when does your time start? Anybody? That's correct. Yes. So it is a speech contest, so we are basically making a communication. Now the communication is either verbal or non-verbal. Okay. So the very first non-verbal or a verbal communication that you make towards the audience, that is the cue when the timer will start. So he will not start the moment you step in over here and then the timer would start. So relax, that's not going to happen. Okay. The moment you make that communication, that is when your timer starts. Yes.
He kissed the floor, the stage.
Correct.
So the time he starts writing is the timer starts.
No, I mean only when.
He did not say anything. First he starts with the kiss on the stage. So the moment he starts writing, it started.
I mean, it could be debatable, but that's a very distinct communication that he has made to the audience. So I think by the rules, if we go, that was part of his speech. That is part of the speech. So definitely that is where it gets.
So basically we consider saying, even if you raise your hand, it's like started.
Yes, exactly. I mean, see, whenever I want to start some, yeah, if I say do this, I mean, it's a clear, distinct communication that I am starting ramen. That's good. So that's your normal. Yes. Maximum, I think it should be 10 seconds is what it is. In table topics, they still give you that. But what I'm going right now is the common scenario, and then we'll get into the details of it. So now what I want you to do is understand eligibility before the contest, during the contest, how it is, what that environment will look like, where your timer ends. Now the final part comes over here is once you have completed your speech. After completing your speech, then you just shake your hands and then you walk towards the your seating area. Something which is common, which can happen after the speech, is something called the protest. Anybody knows about the protest over here? I mean that's a different. Okay. So the protest is basically where one contestant protests or expresses their feedback that I am protesting against a particular contest, against a contestant for, let's say, eligibility, okay, or referencing another contestant. So during that contest, for the whole contest is all about your originality, right? So we have to basically be original in our script, we have to be original in our speech and things. I would not want to steal Abu Bakr's speech and say it over here. So then Abu Bakr can protest on it. So similarly, so each of the contestants have this right where they can protest for originality, and the other one is for the referencing the other. So referencing the other contestant would be, if let's say Uma has spoken about her school and how she was doing in her school. Now, as a second contestant, I would be disqualifying myself if I use the same speech or any part of that speech what Uma was using it. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. So that is where it comes as where you are referencing another contestant. So okay, protesting against the result. No, you cannot protest against the result. Your right is to protest against originality and referencing. Why Toastmasters doesn't encourage that result? Let us understand that there is a chief judge and then there are a panel of judges. So the chief judge is basically he's announcing the result based on the judging criteria by these panel of judges. And this protest can only be done before announcing or before the adjournment of the contest. So the moment the contest chair says that now the contest is adjourned, one can make a protest only before that, not after that. And you cannot protest against the results because the judgment and the verdict given by the chief judge will be final. That's the thing. So that's what happens. So we have seen on the protest, we've seen on the using of the prop, finally, and this. Now let's deviate or get into the details of it, of every contestant, especially the timings and things like that. Let's move on to let me open it up to the floor if there's any question on the general rules. Yeah.
See, I have a question. With this eligibility form, who will provide this?
Good question. Very nice.
And there is an evaluation form?
Okay.
Because there are judges.
Yes. Okay. Your interaction, that's a very good question, a very relevant one. Your interaction is with your contest chair, right? During the briefing session, you will be given this eligibility form. Or maybe prior to this briefing also, during the when you are in the part of the group, You will be shared this eligibility form. Please fill it up and send it across. You can do that. So that's where you get it.
Is there any evaluation form we have to give for the judges? Like normally
Oh yeah, okay. Well, nah, that's another nice one. Good. It is not. They do not have an evaluation form that like how we do it in a normal speech. It is definitely not there. It's only an eligibility form that we do.
Can we update this speech as a project in our Toastmasters?
No, I don't know. It's a speech contest, so that speech cannot be part of your project. I hope I'm correct on that. Yes, that's correct. So, but it's so interesting that she came up with this thought that do we need an evaluation form? That's because it is what we do is, since we have been doing this contest for so many so many times, we often forget that this can also be a question, or this could be something in your mind, because this is the common practice whenever you come and say your speech. That's what it does. Yeah. Any other questions on the common scenario?
Okay, so I just want to add, you don't have to bring your permission.
Sure.
So we don't have to say anyone's name. Contestant, for example, even the table topic session is done and you are there last at the table speech, you will not say, I understand what table topic the speaker has said. Don't, even in a joke also, if you have to say, and the contestant is there in the contesting, don't change the name. Okay, change the name. In that speech, don't use that other contestant's name. Even you have an experience with your contestant, I believe, don't share that experience. The name. Share the experience with explain them. I had a Toastmaster who was very promising, but he never showed up. But you cannot say that I had a Toastmaster who was already incontested with you in that list. Second, very important, as Nikki Vishal said, we can use reference outside. For example, a poet or a quote, but you have to refer the name, quotation by, or the poem or the poet you love and it's mesmerizing for you and you want that to be shared by your audience. You have to share that individual's names. Otherwise, you can say, I have read it somewhere, but you have to say that this is not yours.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. And speaking on that line, it's now when it comes to originality, now one may ask, how do you define or how do you know how much is original? Well, as per Toastmaster guidelines, not more than 25% can be a text or something, or let's say a whole part of a speech. Not more than 25% has to be let's say something which is not original. So anything which is let's say 75% of your work has to be your original work. So the limitation is 25%. How do they calculate that? Is probably this. They have. The judges also have their own criteria to understand that. They look at the speech. If there is something, if there is some protest on originality, somebody probably has copied a speech from a YouTube or something like that. It can later go on into this, what's it? Exercise to find out what is that. Okay, let's not get into that. The whole let's try to make it simple. 80 minutes. Okay, now I'll just complete it. No, that's it. I will leave another 10 minutes. Okay, now let's move on to the different speech. So we have understood the common part of it. Now let's move on to each of these. Again, we go back to the eligibility. International speech. International speech, the eligibility is that you need to complete level 2. That is part of it. Okay. Then, now let's see what happens before the contest for international. Same thing, briefing, eligibility form. Now look at the timing. The timing for international speech is from 5 to 7 minutes. Okay. At 5, you get your green, 6 yellow, red at 6. Yeah, at 7 minutes, correct. And you have a grace period of 30 seconds after 7 minutes. Now, whoever speaks less, now listen very carefully, in the international contest, you see the green at 5, okay? But a person will be disqualified if they speak less than 4 minutes 30 seconds or more than 7 minutes 30 seconds. Okay? But your indication comes only at 5. Yeah, right? That's correct. So that's what it is. Moving on to the timing, and this is the okay. So this is how it is. Now let's move on to the variation of the humorous speech contest. Again, the humorous speech contest will be from 5 to 7, green at 5, yellow at 6, red at 7. Okay. Same rule apply. Anybody who speaks less than 4 minutes 30 seconds or more than 7 minutes 30 seconds will be disqualified. It is important for you to know that once your red card is displayed or red signal is displayed, there will not be any further indication or sound to explain or to tell you that you are crossing 7 minutes 30 seconds. So it is up to the contestants to ensure that they wrap it up within 30 seconds the moment they see the red card. Now to the evaluation speech contest. So evaluation speech contest is from how many minutes to how many minutes? 2 to 3 minutes. So the green is at 2, 2.5 we see yellow, and at 3 we see the red. Same rule applies here. Anybody less than 1 minute 30 seconds or more than 3 minutes 30 seconds will be disqualified. Yeah. Then we look at the table topics, and table topics is from 1 to 2 minutes. So 1 minute you see green, 1.5, I won't say 1.3, 1, 1.5 and 2. Green at 1, yellow at 1.5, at 2, red. And you have a 30 seconds grace period. Okay. But here we do not have anything like who speaks less than, because here it says anybody who speaks less than 1 minute. No, I need to correct myself on that. I need to check that part. Maybe not qualified. Yeah. Okay. I mean, so that the mark is the less than 1 minute. Okay, less than 1 minute. For table topics. So this is how the international speech contest. Again, it is your speech. You have prepared that speech. It is something that you've already prepared. The title is chosen by yourself. You prepare that speech and you present the speech. Humorous speech contest, similar thing. You have prepared your own speech, own title is given to you, you work on that speech and you present it. For humorous speech, it is important to understand that the humorous speech contest is not a contest of something like one-liners, like what you see in a stand-up comedy. Okay. It again has certain areas or criteria for judging. Now, all these speech contests, international, humorous, evaluation, table topics, all these contests have certain judging criteria. And those judging criteria are not something which is hidden from any of the contestants. Those criteria are easily available on our Toastmaster website. So I would definitely recommend all the contestants who are taking part to go to pick it up. I think Latif can send it across to all the contestants to see and to view what the judges' ballot is all about. So the judges' ballot will consist of, and it will have its own weightages, the construction, organization of the speech, how you presented the speech, the body movement, the body language, the grammar and the language. So all these things, these are the areas which are, and the judges will be judging you based on that. So for international, it is this. For humorous, more or less similar. Then they have something called the let's say the humorous factor into it, because there's humorous speech, so it is more of a humorous factor. But you will see most of the judging ballot, the top part of it is weighted more on the structure, because that is what we are learning over here, right? We are learning here how to have a good structured speech. So emphasizing on that one particular point on the humorous speech, it is not about one-liners. So it is more about a structured speech and things like that. Then looking at the judging ballot of evaluation. Okay. The evaluation, again, it has got its structure. Finally, then you'll find one area where they talk about the summation and things like that. I'll just bring it to you. So what happens is you are evaluating. Okay, let me just look into this. So in the evaluation speech contest, what happens is one of the target speaker comes over there, he does his speech. Usually it's basically a 5 to 7 minute speech, and you are the evaluators. And as an evaluator, you would come over to the stage and give your evaluation, 2 to 3 minutes, just like how we do it in our contest. So once the target speaker has completed the evaluation speech, there will be 5 minutes given to the contestants, or let's say the evaluators, where you will be writing in your notes. Once you've done that, all the contestants except the contestant number 1 will be escorted into a breakout room or an isolation room. And one by one, as your name is called, you will be coming over and showing your evaluation. This is how. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so I'm just like going through the whole thing. So you are writing a paper and you're giving it to the sergeant at arms, and then you have basically, when your turn comes in, you're called in to present your speech. At that point in time, you can even take your paper in your hand and do it. Otherwise, you can choose not to use it. That's why it is. So, because we do not, then there will be a, let's say, by logic, the person who is speaking first would have less time to spend on his speech, on his script, than the person who is at the last one. So just to make it fair and square, so that's why they keep it for. But yeah, that's the thing. So that's how it moves with the evaluation speech. Now moving on to the table topics. Yeah. No, it has to be very basic question also. I mean, there's nothing like a.
One-liner. Step 1, contestant will start the contest. Contestant will be named, and then the test speaker will come. Just one pointer, just say.
Okay, in bullet points. Yeah. Okay, moving on to bullet points. So starting with, it starts with the test speaker. The contest chair calls in the test speaker. Test speaker finishes the contest, the speech. During that time, you have given a paper, and the contestants are writing their notes for 5 minutes. After everybody is escorted into the isolation room, and one by one, everybody is called in. That's what it is. So once your speech is done, you can be seated in the main hall. That's it. Now, yeah, that's the evaluation sheet. Yeah. Now let's move on to the table topics. Table topics is also very much similar to evaluation contest, where just like how it happens in our club meetings, where you will be called in and there will be one topic. Okay, so before you move out, the contest chair will pick one particular topic. Normally, it's the contest chair who picks up the topic, and a topic is given. But when, so just like evaluation contest, before the contest starts, or before the speech or the scene starts, or once the topic has been picked up, Sergeant at Arms will escort everybody into the isolation room except contestant number 1 over there. Once he comes in and he says, the contest chair will say, contestant number 1, so and so, contestant number 1, Umar, topic is honesty is the best policy. The best policy, contestant 1, Umar. And he steps aside. And then you start your speech. So you've got same 1 to 2 minutes, like I've explained over here. Once you finish your speech, you go back and sit down, and similarly everybody is called in. So this is how you look at it. Yeah. So once, so this is again, these were the, let's say, the rules, or there were the areas different from the common rules of contest. So finally, once the results have been announced, like what happens after the contest? So after the contest happens, of course, the results are announced, and it is in the, it is more like, let's say, to appreciate the work that has been done by the contestants and the other people. I would not recommend that, going and talking to people about this result was not right and things like that. That does not, it doesn't show a sportsmanship. Some people may not be very happy with the result, some maybe, but of course they won it. So that, but after the contest, it is recommended not to, let's say, badmouth a decision. You need to understand that there is a lot of effort, a lot of work put into it, and a lot of faith has been put into the chief judge to do that. So yeah, that's right. And sometimes, after the contest, you need to also look in there. If some of them, if any one of them have probably not been placed, or probably you were thinking, I'm supposed to be placed number 1 and I was number 2 or number 3, it is not necessarily that you were number 2 in all the ballots. There could be one particular judge who was giving you 1 mark less, and that's why probably you were number 2, or probably you were number 3, or probably you were number 3 and there was probably you were number 3, and then there was one particular judge who had given 1 mark additional to somebody else, so you were not placed. Maybe you came 4th. So this is very important after the contest to understand that the marking system is completely, it is basically, it is taken by all the judges, and it could be a decision of one particular judge to do that, or where you have been marked less or marked more on that side. So this is how it is. So don't lose your heart. Why I did not get placed, or why I was 3rd, or why I was 2nd. No, it could be just 1 mark which could make the difference. Secondly, it could be even a tie. So let's say there were 2 3rd place, and probably because of the tie, you got out of it. So don't lose your heart on that. And that tie could be only just because of a single mark. So that's the whole point, to understand that after the event, when the results are coming, don't lose your heart. Feel good that you are already a winner, being there, saying your story, and preparing well for the next contest. Do that. And inspire. Most important thing is to inspire. Have that feeling that I was there and I inspired people, and you will feel good about it. That's it. Yeah, with that I will conclude by saying contest is an opportunity where everyone is a winner. Because coming over here, standing and saying your story, inspiring and motivating people is definitely a winning attitude. All the very best to everyone over here. Take your questions, yeah. Yeah.
I just want to know, you can have a multiple story, you can have that, or I can say I'm going to tell you today 3 stories.
Yes, absolutely. You can definitely have multiple stories, but the distinction between a humorous speech contest and a stand-up comedy, there's a stark difference, right? The stark, I mean, he's talking about mostly one-liners, small jokes, tuck, 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 he's doing that. That is not the recommended way to do a humorous speech. One may win, I'm saying maybe, because there was so much of laughter and things, one may get placed, but that's definitely not the strategy. And it all depends upon, it depends upon a chief judge. And if a chief judge is, if the judges or the panel of judges who understand that these rules, that this is a humorous speech content, it's not a stand-up comedy, they will not be able to give those marks, especially on the structure. And as I said, your weightage is on structure. That's bad. Yeah, any questions over there, especially for the newbies? So, you're in? Yes. DTM Anilji? Yes, sir.
Yes. Thank you very much, DTM Vishal. You have almost covered everything. I would like to spotlight a few areas which I feel our new members must have not picked up very well. Number one, the protest. When is the right time to raise the protest? Protest raising is very important, but it must be raised only and only if the voting judge or the contestants have got a solid proof about it. Not just verbal, it is not enough. They must have some proof. I will give an example. If I simply say, Toastmaster Dinesh, contestant number 2, he has copied the complete speech. That is a statement. But do I have a proof?
Yeah.
I need to have a proof for that, because the chief judge is asked, do you have proof? How you are going to defend it? How you are going to make your statement concrete enough that yes, it is a protest. I stand by it. For that, you need a concrete proof. That's the first thing. Now, the concrete proof will not be required if you, by mistake, refer to another contestant by name, because that everybody has heard. Then that protest is very easy. Okay. I would strongly recommend, as you said, do not use any Toastmasters name in your speech. Any Toastmasters, especially at a club level. Especially at club level, because everybody is your friend, and it is it's quite natural, I would say, to refer to somebody who is next to you. You say, oh, I'm not that good or proficient in vocabulary, just like DTM Pramukh. It's enough. That statement is enough for the contestant to be disqualified. Actually, I'm not doing anything wrong, but it's quite natural. No? You're naturally saying it. So this in the contest is calling for a protest. Other thing, when you raise the protest, that I would like to small highlight. Once all the contestants have concluded their speeches, there will be time for the judges to hand over the ballot to the ballot counters. Approximately, it is about 3 minutes. Okay. Only after that, the CJ will give signal to the contest chair to adjourn. This is the right time to raise your protest. Now, if you want to raise a protest, there are 2 persons you can refer to. One is a contest chair, and the second is a chief judge. No other person. The contestants usually will go to the contest chair because they have got more closeness to the contest chair. And the voting judges have got more closeness to their chief judge. However, they are free to connect to any of these 2 officials for any protest. There's one point. Another point, once the stage is handed over the contestant, the best practice is to give you a 10 seconds window to begin. That is what we call breathing time. Okay. After that, you are free to start. Having said that, you will be asking me, where is this rule? It is there in the contest rule book in 2 places. It is clearly mentioned, contestant must not delay the contest without any relevant reason. There is another point which says very clearly the contestant once handed over the stage must start as soon as possible. I'm just highlighting where it is connected. Okay, which means to say now this point will be explained to you during contestant briefing, the timing part. So as you go on a higher level, it normally decreases. Standard is 10 seconds. But at a club level, we normally say since everybody is new, or most of us are new, we give a window of 15 seconds. 15 seconds is good enough time at a club level to take a strong breathe in and release so that you are relaxed. Okay. That is one point I want to highlight. Regarding table topics, as our eminent leader today, he mentioned that only one topic will be picked up. And since we have some of the contestants who are very new, it is similar to what we do in club. Instead of having one topic for one speaker in a contest, you will have only one topic that is applicable to all the contestants. Now, we don't want the other contestant to listen to the topic. That is the reason we put all the contestants who are not on the stage to a separate room, which we call an isolation room. The idea is the contestant must not hear to the speech or the topic that is being read out in the contest room. Just wanted to clarify that. Similarly, there is a little confusion which I felt during the evaluation contest. For all the contestants, please be aware, when the test speaker is on the stage, you will be having a paper with you, which is called evaluation note, wherein you can jot down the points of your interest, like what you liked in the speech, what are the areas you feel can improve, and so on. Now, this paper will be with you for next 5 minutes once the test speaker concludes his or her speech. So you have 7 minutes during the speech, and then you have 5 minutes for preparation. This is the time the paper will be with you, your notes. Once that is done, it has to be handed over to the contest sergeant at arms. Okay, and you will be again taken to the isolation room. However, having said that, once you are back on the stage, the paper will be handed over to you. It is up to you whether you want to refer to the paper of your notes or not. It is your total discretion. So I just wanted to highlight this. So overall, thank you very much, DTM Vishal, for covering almost all the points.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, moving ahead with that great presentation. Yeah, Toastmaster Latif.
Yeah, DTM,
we have
continue, DTM.
We have another small area which I need to cover for the contest. Now that we have heard from DTM Vishal regarding the contest before and after, we have something called contest functionaries. The contest, total people involved, there are two stakeholders. Main is the contestant, main part, and second is the contest functionary. Now, I will just name who are the contest functionary for our event that will be held on 16th January. The event chair for this event will be Toastmaster Abu Bakar Siddiqui. I believe he is present with us today. Toastmaster Abu Bakar, can you please raise your hand? Let's applaud for him. Okay. Our chief judge for the event will be Toastmaster Dr. Sumant Mishra. Okay. He is the current Division E Director. Okay. Now, who are the contest chair? Because our DTM Vishal also mentioned about contest chair, who is going to be your contact person for all the contestants. So our contest chairs for table topics, it will be DTM Pramukh Bose. Let's applaud for him. For evaluation contest, it will be DTM Shiba Pramukh. Let's hear for her too. For international speech contest, it will be Ramlat Banu Sayyed. She's present, I believe not, but let's applaud for her. And for humorous speech contest, the contest chair will be Toastmaster Uma Anand. She's present there. Let's applaud for her too. Now, who are the other contest functionaries? The key ones. The moderator. Since you are aware, our contest will be in hybrid format, which means we'll have on-site and online. So for online, it's very important. We need one good person, a good hands at monitoring the virtuals. So for that, we have Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Pal with us. Let's applaud for him. He will be our moderator for the visual platform. We have public relation manager who is basically taking care of all the advertisement, the agenda, the design, etc. It will be Toastmaster Sajia Nazir. Let's also applaud for her. For the contest, just like in a Toastmaster Club meeting, we have one sergeant at arms, but in a contest, we will have two sergeant at arms. And the two sergeant at arms, the first sergeant at arms will be played by Toastmaster Manoj Matthew, and the second sergeant at arms will be Toastmaster Susan Abraham. You have already heard about the sergeant at arms role. They will be escorting the contestant in the breakout room, and the second sergeant at arms will be present in the contest room to maintain the decorum and all ground rules. Moving forward, the two key players who will be sitting right in front of you, the timers. We will have two timers. Timer 1 will be Toastmaster Francis Sam, and timer 2 will be Bala Murugan Dhanush Kodi. Let me spotlight a little bit on why we have two timers, because they must be wondering, the new members will be wondering. In club meeting, we have only one timer, but in contest, we will have two timers. So, ladies and gentlemen, the timer number 1 is entrusted with record keeping. He is the one who will maintain the stopwatch and maintain the record of speech for each and every contestant. How much time was it? What was the delivery time? And timer 2 will be the person who will be showing the cards, the signal cards for the contestant. That's why we have very distinct role for the two timers. And finally, not a list, the ballot counters, who are also known as secret vote counters in a very humorous way. So we have Toastmaster Anish Krishnan and Toastmaster Suraj Surendran. This will be our two ballot counters for our contest. So we wish all the role players all the best for their function as a contest functionary. Now I would like to hand over the stage back to our Vice President of Education, Toastmaster is already present there. Yes. Okay, Toastmaster Latif is present there, and I believe we will not have a break. Are we going to have a break, Toastmaster?
Yes, DTM Anil, we will have a break, but I just want to add a little conclusion on this. DTM Anil, I believe the first timer will be the main timer, and second will just be there if required. Like for example, if there is a mishap, both will do the timings, correct? Both will run the timings.
No,
not backup.
It's not like that. No,
but
it's
both
not
will
backup.
start the timings together, right? Oh, yes, but both will start the timing together.
Both will start the timing together. Yes. Both will start together. But the role is
the main
for
is the
timer 1.
The card show up will be the main only one. The card show up will be from the one only, sir. Two.
Timer 2 shows the card. Timer 1 keeps the record and uses the stopwatch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is clearly mentioned in the rules.
Done. Okay. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate distinguished Toastmaster Vishal, and I'll tell you the background story of it. I wanted a person who knows in and out of every Toastmasters. As he was on stage, he appreciated each and every member who has supported him towards his journey in Toastmasters and everything. And of course, now he is living as a giver, who whatever knowledge he has, take it from him. I personally have 2 weeks, I believe. Yeah. Continuous 2 weeks. He was driving all the way to Kehtan from wherever he lives. And I practiced my speech. That speech I lost in division, humorous speech I participated, but I got so much of support. The one which he said, no, the audience, it's not about winning the contest. So that hall, many audience came to me and said, it's a good speech. I lost it actually, I lost it. But they said that I delivered a good speech. And that contest, that year, I was not participating in international speech contest from District 20. I was participating from District 122, which is in Pakistan. So over there, I was the I was qualified for division. So I got so much of inspiration that humorous speech that I applied the same speech in my division contest and district. So I got the third place winner. So towards my journey of that success, the backbone is here, Vishal. Thank you very much, Vishal. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we'll take 5 minutes, but before 5 minutes, Abdul, please go there and see how many. Now we will have a table topic contest. How the table topic contest will happen on 16th of January. So anyone in the audience on Zoom would love to participate, please participate. Just say that you are going to participate. So we will have a breakout room for you all. And from here, we have Oma as a contest chair. I am as a timer. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 4 members over here who will be the contestants. Okay. I will be the sergeant at arm also. So I'll take you there and then I'll bring you back. Okay. So anyone, please raise your hand. Mohammed Rinaf. Rinaf, you will participate, right?
Toastmaster Latif, take all the new members.
All the new members.
Take all the new members, yeah.
Huh? Divisha, yeah, she left. So we have Pavitra, we have Mohammed Rinaf. Pavitra, please switch on your camera if possible. Pavitra. DTM Shiva, would you like to participate? DTM Pramukh?
Hello.
Pavitra,
Yes,
please.
yes, I'm there. Yeah.
Great. DTM Shiva will be, would you please? Kya, mana kar? Okay, so we will have a 5 minutes break, and during that 5 minutes, we will have the randomizer of the speaking order, and I will be doing it over the screen so that everyone can see it. I will have Pavitra, Mohammed Rinaf, DTM Pramukh Bose, and Saija. Okay, good, great. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have 5 minutes to freshen up yourself, whatever you want, and by the time I will do the randomizer with the help of contest chair. Go.
Table topics on practice. ഇത് ഊരിയ ഇത് ശ്രേയ കൊടുത്തു ശരി
Okay, fellow Toastmasters, we have all the audience, all the contestants available. Only contestant Divisha will be joining in 5 minutes. But as we are having a practice session, so I'll just keep everybody in the contest. So I will hand over this to Toastmaster Uma to name the contestants and then do the Ramadan.
Very good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Now I'll just read out the names. What is it?
So we will do the third time will be the final.
Final. That time we can.
Yes. Sure. So first you just name one.
Now I'm going to do the randomizer. First time. Done. Okay. Sorry. Second time. And we go, it's now third time. Yeah, we got the names. Can I read out the names?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yes. The first contestant, yeah, it's Divisha Vibesh. And the second, Shiba, what's it? Primuk. Shiba Primuk. Babitha Mohan. Abdullah M. Muhammad. Abu Bakr, number 5. Number 6, Anil Kumar G. Revankar. And number 7, Primuk Bose. Number 8, Saija Shebin. Number 9, Muhammad Rinaf. And 10 will be Mr. Vishal Edward Khan.
Okay, so you take over and I'll
What do I, this? Okay.
take over the script you have.
Yeah, I have a script. Then script I have a doubt.
Huh? No.
I have a doubt. Script I have to do.
Yes. Welcome to all those masters and guests.
Yes,
to the
Bhavan's
table topic contest.
Tabletop.
The winner today will progress to represent the area in
The winners will be today progress to represent
area
in the
contest in the
represent
area 17 contest
area 17
in the 2025, 2026, 25, 26 finals.
Oh my god, I'll lose.
Anil sir, both of your device will go to the...
No, only one. Only one, which is on now. Main one.
Which is on now. Main screen. Okay. how all participants. Either Vishal, Vishal, how to add it? How to make it? How to put them in the breakout room?
You open the breakout room, right? The breakout room is open?
Not yet.
Open, yeah. Now you open.
Okay, now I have to. Okay, guys, go to room.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just write the name.
Divisha, Can you switch on your video? Is it possible? Divisha? Yes.
Yeah, I joined from laptop just now. Okay, I'm opening.
Okay. So you are our first contestant of that day. How come Anilji is Anilji? You're back? Everybody's back?
I'm here only.
Huh?
I'm still here. You have not moved me to the breakout room.
Okay. Anilji main.
The one which I'm on. Okay.
Yes, Divisha is the first.
Divisha. Divisha. Hi, Divisha. Very good evening. Divisha, you can able to see in my hand? Yeah, 3 covers I have. I have written the number also, 1, 2, 3. Can you just choose one in that?
One second.
Sure, sure. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Am I audible?
yes, you can able to see?
Yeah, yeah.
3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I written the number as well. Can I choose one in that?
Center one.
Center one. Oh,
Yeah.
great. That's number
I
2.
can't see the read the word.
Sure, one second.
Sorry to bother you. Before I didn't attend the previous session before.
Sure. Okay. Now the topic is for you. What lesson did this contest teach you beyond speaking? I repeat again. What lesson did this contest teach you beyond speaking?
Okay. I want to talk. I want to talk about this one. Latif sir, your audio is not clear.
Just wait. Just 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, Divisha? Yeah, I just read out your topic today. How did you define success beyond the results? I read out again. How did you define success before the results?
Yeah.
Yeah, the stage goes to you. Thank you.
I want to talk about this one. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for this wonderful question. But I want to tell you that I define success when I feel comfortable and I want to relax. At the end of the day, I want to stay calm and happy. That is the main point. And one more thing, for me, success is fulfillment. And here I want to tell you one more thing. As a coach, I saw so many people and I am mentoring so many people, clients. For them, the wow moment for me is when they fulfilled the why they connect with me, and I am giving the clarity for their question. Then they are solving that problem and they got the solution. I'm so happy and grateful. That moment is when I feel like I'm completed as a mentor. And one more thing is when I am choosing anything, any area or a client, anything, I'm so much curious about what I can give to them from my fullest potential, and I work for the entire part before stepping to the day one to log out. I will be there with them, and I am dedicated for them. This is the one of the best thing I can guarantee for them as a coach. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know how. This is the method. I don't know. Somehow I. I didn't attend the previous time. Just joined. This is on the time topic you are giving. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Shiba. I can't hear.
Shiba Pramukh, you can able to hear?
Yeah, now okay.
Hi, very good evening. Can you just switch on the camera? Oh, great. Thank you. Now, your topics today is how did you define success before the results? I repeat again. How did you define success before the results? The stage goes to you. Thank you.
Good evening, all. I believe that when I am practicing well, I am doing 100% doing my what I am aiming to do. I am doing with 100% accuracy or 100% sincerity in my activity. I believe that I will be a success in that area. That's what in every contest or in every activity I am doing. I'm in my profession. I'm a teacher by profession. So when I am entering into a classroom, if I am confident that I am capable to teach my students what I am aiming to teach and what I am thinking that my students should understand what to teach, what they have to understand, and I am fully prepared to do that, then I believe that my students will understand what I am trying to say or what I am teaching to them. And that makes me feel that I will be a success. That's for the time being. Thank you, and over to your contest chair.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Pavitra Mohan. Okay. Observe one. Pavitra, yeah.
We can't hear you. Master Latif, we can't hear you.
We are just waiting for Pavitra to join.
Yeah, we are just waiting Ms. Pavitra to join. Please wait. Yeah. No? Yeah, yeah. Yes. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Very good evening, Mr. Pavitra Mohan. And
Very good
today your
evening.
table. I'm audible to you.
Yes, yes, very much.
Great. Okay. Today is your topic is how did you define success before the results? I'll just repeat again. How did you define success before the results? Stage goes to you. Thank you.
Success. Yeah, thank you. Mm, Success is something which comes through very much discipline and hard work. So we always not look for the outcome, what is going to happen at the end, but we should be always following up. We should be always disciplined in doing that intent task to make it success, and also hard work follows through continuously to make it happen. Yeah. So this is how we can define the result, before success, achieving success. Thank you. Sorry.
Silence.
We want to leave or stay here? We can.
Mr. Abdullah? Mr. Abdullah? I don't know. I didn't know that. I was going there. Hi, Mr. Abdullah, thank you. And today is your topic is how did you define success before the result? I'll repeat again. How did you define success before the result? Goes to you. Thank you.
Good evening, contest chair and fellow Toastmasters. I believe my success is started before results. When I started studying in my college for graduating Bachelor of Pharmacy, there is this small story behind it. I don't know what pharmacy is. I don't know what audiology is. When my plus 2 is finished, me and my friend Najim Shah, we discussed too much courses, MBBS, BDS and all. We just registered in LPS. It is a platform to get entry in college. He suggests me, you need to join Bachelor of Pharmacy. He suggested me, I will join audiology. We doesn't know each other what it is inside. Before we are getting inside our results, we just judge it, the results. After that, I succeed. I say, pharmacist, he succeeded as an audiologist. Now he is an audiologist. He is masters in that. Without knowing the course, now I am practicing as a medical representative here. I think I am successed in that. Okay, over to you, Constable.
Thank you, Abdullah. Let us have 1 minute silent. Oh, okay. I can see. Consistent Abu Bakr. Good evening. Today's your topic is, how did you define success before the results? I'll repeat again. How did you define success before the results? Over to you. Thank you.
Okay. Good. Table topic master, fellow Toastmaster, good evening. For me, the success is the participation and the step which we are taking towards the goal. Whenever I plan to achieve something in my life, there is a dead end, but once I start, I will start celebrating for that. So for everyone in the life, if you are looking for the destination by planning, you would never get there. Just start whatever the goal you want to achieve. In our life, there are many things we are planning from our childhood. But when we reach that year, still we are in the beginning stage. Why it happened? It's because of the first step. Once you take the first step, then only you will reach to the destination. You see that night time, if we are driving a car to the destination, the headlight never shows to the destination. It's only a little further. When you reach that area, the headlight will go to further again. So, if you keep moving, of course, you will reach to the destination. So, just keep move and celebrate each step, and even single win, the micro win, then of course, the success will come as a macro celebration. Understand?
Thank you, Abu Bakr. It was a nice. Next, Anil Kumar. Yes. Good evening, Anil Kumar ji.
Yes.
Now the topic for you is, how did you define success before the results? I'll just repeat again. How did you define success before the results? Over to you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, 31st December, you all know that is a day we want to enjoy, isn't it? We don't like to sit in the corner of a room thinking of what has happened in the past year, start crying on those things what did not happen. But rather, look forward for something great. This year, the beginning was something like that. On 31st December, I said, let's move out. I and my family always kept away from those bottles we called alcoholic drinks. So I was in my normal status and we went going around the city and we sat on the beach. And the question that was popped up, hello, what is your resolution for the new year? Oh, that was a very tough question. I had to think for a while. He said, no, not too much thinking. I said, that means we are still in table topics. 10 seconds at least. Okay. So after 10 seconds, I responded to him. In the new year, I would like to have one resolution that I will call at least one person a day for 5 minutes. He said, what? Are you crazy? Are you telling me you are going to speak to 365 days? I said, yes, I am confident of that success. I can make it happen. I said, sure. I said, yes, my dear, I'm a Toastmaster. We don't just bluff. We give speeches on reality. And that's why I can confidently say, I can achieve that. That success, I can see it right in front of me. Yes, my dear friend, that was a simple resolution which I took for my last year, for the year 2026. And it's working till today. Today is the 10th and I have been speaking to 10 different people in last 10 days. And I'm sure about it, in the remaining days, that 365 days, I'm going to cover 365 people. And they are all in my mobile. Why can't you do something like that?
Thank you. Yeah. Uh, Good evening, Pramukh Bose.
Good evening. Good evening.
Are you? It's audible for you.
Yeah, very much.
Great, great. Now, today's your topic for table topic is how did you define success before the results? I just repeat, how did you define success before the results? Thank you.
Success is the journey, it's not a destination. That's what I believe. Good evening, contest chair and my fellow Toastmasters. How do one define success before reaching the results? It depends on one's mindset. I always believe that. Whether you are ready to enter in a journey towards achieving your goal, that is the most important question. Years ago, when I joined Toastmasters, I was not expecting instant success, but I believed in the journey, attending meetings regularly, taking roles regularly, and taking speech slots whenever I can, and do those roles and speeches to the best of my ability and to the best of my knowledge, and put in a lot of hours for preparing speeches and doing the roles with a passion, commitment. That makes me a DTM now. That makes me a Toastmaster today. This is only a journey still. I define myself that I am successful. I have become a better version of myself over the years. That is the success for me. Yeah, if I go back and look back about me years ago and now look at me, I find myself the confidence, the energy, the free flow of communication. This all I gained because of my belief that success is only a journey, it's not a destination. So, my dear fellow Toastmasters, believe in your journey. Put in a lot of hard work, dedication, determination will take you to your goal. Then, when you achieve that goal, create another goal, because life is a continuous journey towards success. And during that journey, take your fellow Toastmasters and your family members, your friends also towards a successful journey. Wishing you all the best. Over to you, the table topic master.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, Shaija. Today, the topic is for you.
Yeah.
Today, the topic is for you. How did you define success before the results? I'll just repeat again. How did you define success before the results? Over to you.
Define success before the result. I didn't have an instance like that before getting the result. Maybe we were not used to judge in that way before getting the result. Even if it is a 10th mark or 12th mark, we were actually guided to go in that way as how the success is to be. So when it comes to the work front, when we have finished some project, we know before we get the result, this is going to be a success. But in our school level or college level, I have never seen the success before the result. So coming to one of my projects here in Kuwait, I was very sure that it is going to hit the target. But unfortunately, there was some instances where I need correction, and that was a phase where I understood that success doesn't meet the target. So it's not always success is before the result or after the result. Over to you. Mohammed Rina.
Good evening, Muhammad Inaf.
Yes, good evening.
I'm audible to you?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay. Today is your topic. How did you define success before the results? I'll just repeat again. How did you define success before the results? Thank you. Over to you.
Yeah, success is very important in our life. First of all, we have to try. Don't scare regarding fail, because we have to try so many times. Then we'll go to success one day. Do not think fail, then try 1, 2, 3 times, so many times, then try to do, then self-development. Then we can learn our seniors, experienced person. Normal condition, so many guys, they are thinking the senior citizens, they are old guy. But my concept, that is not old guy. because they are experienced person. We can learn so many things. I respect all the times, especially for old people. I mingle with that guys. So just okay, we have maybe they have 40, 30, 35 years experience in industry or something. We just ask them. They, they have so many experience, positive, negative. Okay, then how we can improve in our life? Okay, thank you for your questions.
Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Dinesh Kumar Pal.
Good evening.
Hope I'm audible to you.
Yeah, perfectly.
Today is your topic is how did you define success before the results? I'll just repeat again. How did you define success before the results? Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, table topic contest chair. How I define the success before the result. Success is not something directly you score or the mark or you can achieve, which you planned. Success is if the other people feel that you succeed from your whatever your profession, industry, or anything. Let the mark by the people give the score that you reach to from 0 to 10 that can prove you that you succeed. In particularly, my opinion, I don't feel that I have to achieve or show the success to the people. My work, a result will show my success. And as you tell, the before the result come, how you define. That is, when we plan something, target something, and if you that achieve, time being, you can say that you succeed in that particular your project or plan or activity, whatever you. But overall, it should be marked, scored by the others or who are supervising you, monitoring you. If you are doing any project, then you can say I am succeed by the result also. Thank you. Over to you, contest chair.
You just take this.
That's it.
The topic for yours, how did you define success before the results? I just repeat again. How did you define success before the results? Over to you.
The whole world is moving towards a point where they want to define everything, right? We want to define success. To somebody, success could be accumulating a lot of wealth, having a lot of assets. But for somebody, it could be having or enjoying a better life, a healthy life, with family and friends, enjoying all the occasions, the festivals, being a helping hand to another person, being a helping hand to another Toastmaster, somebody who's very close. So why would we want to actually define success? I think I would want to experience success before its results. So the best way to experience success is to understand how what I feel good about can be experienced by another person. What I feel joy in it can be shared by another person. Like how we have it in Toastmasters. The joy of expressing, the joy of telling a story, and we share it with our colleagues, and that motivates people. So what is the result of it? The result is definitely happiness. So rather than defining success, I would like to experience a journey and see the result in different people and also in myself. Back to you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much for the participation. Thanks a lot.
Anybody has any question when it comes to the contest?
Yes. Thank you very much, all the members, participants, and guests. Today we discussed too much points and regarding our contest and all. Is there any doubts now to clear? Please ask to DTM Vishal. Anybody from audience or online members? Any questions? No doubts? Anilji? Anilji have doubts? Yes, please. Please.
The only person who can answer Anilji's question is Anilji himself.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how we can practice daily? Any suggestion, any channel, anything else? How we can improve the communication skill, speaking skill, something?
Okay, you have two questions. How you can improve communication skills. Second is how we can
improve the speech.
The speech, okay.
Do you suggest any channel? Any person,
We have all the big leaders over here who can actually give you an amazing answer based on their experience. I would like to share what I feel. One is practice. It's very clear. We were actually talking about practice. To be a good batsman, you need to practice. Practice is the main thing. Where do you practice? You have Toastmasters International. This place is the ideal place to practice your speech. I can bet you that you cannot ask your children or your wife to sit down and tell them to listen to your speech. That's not going to happen. So most important thing is, where do you practice? Second, evaluation. The evaluation that you get and the mentors who are there. The whole community of Toastmaster is at your service to support you grow in these skills. And like I said, it takes time. Anything of value takes time and effort. Very important, that has to come from you. The effort and time has to come from you. And you need a place to practice, which is our Toastmasters. So that would be my best guess on it. I would leave it also to our... yeah, okay. Dineshji, come on Dineshji, not you.
I think Toastmaster Latif is giving the signal to close. If don't have the time, we can discuss later, because we have some related the queries. You are going to conduct the hybrid meeting. So what today I noticed the same stage you are going to use, right? So if you don't have time, then okay, you can conclude the meeting. Or if you have the time, I can discuss with you.
No, later. For the contest, we will discuss later.
Continue. Okay. So my first.
Okay. Dinesh sir, for the contest, he will continue. I mean, we will continue later.
We will do
Okay.
one by one.
Okay.
We will do one by one.
It's not the one by one question.
Ah.
It is the, let me quickly say, if you are very late getting, like the DTM Anil suggested the 2 timer and 2 sergeant at arm. I think DTM Anil are in someone. So how many contestants are the online?
As of now, we have 2.
Only 2.
Yeah,
So if you
Anilji
have-
and Minal.
Okay, if you have more than 1, then you need the sergeant at arm in online also and the timer also online.
Okay. We'll get it arranged. Good.
Yeah, for
Thank
the
you.
especially
Yes.
table topic contest especially.
Done. We'll get it
Okay,
arranged.
rest point I will make the list and I will forward to you.
Hope it's not a big list.
That is required. The list is big or small, or my list will be little bit wide because what I observed today, many things in the
Understood.
yeah,
Thank you.
related to the Zoom moderating. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other question? Anybody else? Anilji, I can't hear you. Unmute, Anilji.
He is unmuted, but this is also observation that he using the earbud
Yeah.
and
No,
might be the
that's-
battery gone.
That is no. That is other device.
Oh.
Anilji ka other device. That is mute.
Oh.
Okay. So
Yeah, one quick thing.
after yes.
Yeah, Latifji, you have heard all the 10 contestants. Would you like to give any tips? Very important, because see, forget. We had
Okay.
new people today who did it for the first time, and
Okay.
definitely they must be having a lot of things. So just from your end, since you have
Sure.
heard everybody, just give a few tips. Don't criticize anybody. Don't, just tips. Quick
Yes.
tips. Yeah.
Thank you, DTM Anil, for giving me the opportunity. Please sit. I will just take 2 minutes of all what has happened. So, as you know, we will have the contestant order in line. Everybody will have the contestant orders, and similar thing will happen. Everybody will have the same topic, and nobody knows what's the other contestant doesn't know. Now, as a contestant, what you have to do is you have 1 to 2 minutes. It is a lot of time. Even if you just start a mobile and wait, 1 minute will take, I don't know how many, it is a lot of time. So you take first few seconds, take a breath, deep breath, repeat the topic. Once you repeat the topic, then you will have, before coming to the contest, what you have to prepare is either you like the topic or you hate the topic. So you will say either in the opinion of the topic or the against of the topic. So today we had one Toastmaster Saija who said against the topic. Like how? We never practiced this. She said it that way. So that is the way either you can say yes to the topic and no. It is not necessary that you have to be in line with the topic. Second, you have to go with why you are saying this. Either you are saying yes or no. You have to give the reason. After the reason, it comes your experience. You're given the reason, you have given your opinion, but then you have to give the experience. This short story can be, you don't have to explain. You just have to say, my father was like this, but I was pushing against him, and finally I got what I wanted. I'm just giving an example. So it's not necessary the father is always right. Don't take me, just think on the foot. Okay? And then finally, once you have given your experience, then again go back to the opinion and say, I have experienced this. So you can also stand for your reasoning or your wishes or your goals. Maybe it's your father who thinks you're good, but still, if you believe in this, give it a try. And that's it. That's the message for the audience. And like this, you will complete the whole scenario. Your opinion, your reason, your experience, and back to the audience, what is enlightening your opinion. So it's like an Oreo, O-R-E-O. Oreo biscuit, you know. Opinion, reason, experience, and then again back to the opinion for the audience. That was earlier. First opinion is what you feel, and last is what audience has to take away the message. So each and every member, please practice this way. 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 1 to 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes, 30 seconds is hell of a time. Don't worry, you have a lot of time. Even if you give 35 seconds now, you will feel you have completed the goal. But very important takeaway message at the end for the audience. Judges will be marking their goals. Yes, one more thing which everyone has missed it. I remember between the presentation, there will be 7 judges. And we will never know who are the judges. So your speech will be evaluated by the audience, by the judges, and it will be a good experience for everyone to come. So please make yourself available to come. Bhavan's Toastmasters annual contest at the Smart Indian School, Friday, 16th January, 1 to 5 p.m. And you will experience live everything. Please make yourself available. 1 to 5 p.m. Friday, same place, Smart Indian School. Thank you. Oh, back to DTM Anil. I hope I have cleared your question.
Thank you, dear.
Okay.
Let's wind up. Yeah.
Yes. So on behalf of VP Education, I'm overwriting our president and adjourning the meeting. I really appreciate the time and time given by Toastmaster Uma, the experience shared by distinguished Toastmaster Vishal, and I'm sure Abu Bakr will be having a good experience while having the contest event chair. Take care, everyone. Good luck. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me, Anilji, Dinesh, anyone. I'll share anyone's number you want. But feel comfortable. Question yourself. Do question. If you don't question, nobody will come and give you the answers. Take care. Good night. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye.